Hello YouTube, welcome to another episode of The Joy of Reefing. Today I'm going to be fragging a candy cane coral. I've got an order for a few heads and they want me to break it down into smaller frags so they can more easily sell it at their local fish store. It's actually a local fish store that's purchasing them. So let's get right to it. Currently you can see it's just sitting there on top of that rock. It's actually attached to a frag plug that's just stuck into it. Let me pull it out and give you a better view of it. Climb up my ladder. And here we go. So tightly compact, probably about 20 heads there. Alright, I'm going to get this out of the water and take it to the fragging station, and I'll meet you back there. Okay, here we are at my fragging station. I'm going to try to do this all in front of the camera, but my setup isn't the best. Here in this bowl is just some water from the tank that the coral was actually in. Let's bring it up close here and give you a good view of it. Okay, you want to be real careful not to smash the flesh, because under the flesh is some real scallopy, hard, sharp-edged calcium structure. What it makes its skeleton out of, the branches or stalks. You can notice out of the water, the color is extremely different. So all we need for this is something to cut the stone. I like to use a Dremel. This is a little battery one. I think I paid about $15 or $20 for it at Walmart. And super glue gel. I get these at the dollar store, 2 packs for $1. There's not a whole lot per tube, but there's more than enough to do what I need to do. And the customer has asked that the frags be mounted to rubble. So I have a few pieces of rubble that came out of the system to attach the frags to. I may not use all of them. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is cut it down into smaller pieces. So I'll take this. See if I can snap it off from the plug. Here we go. Let's see here. It looks like I need to make a cut here. Trying real careful not to hold the flesh. And then place the fresh frag into the water. Alright, now this one's going to be a little trickier. Let's see, how do I want to approach this one? Let's just try to split it. Again, be extremely careful not to come in contact with the flesh. I may actually have to partially hold this by the flesh here. And she broke right apart. Turn that off. Okay, they were wanting approximately 3 heads per frag. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heads. On this one we have 3 heads. And on this one we have 4 heads. Now the next step is to get your super glue ready. Again, just regular basic super glue. I like to roll the bottom up, get it where it's ready to start squirting out. Okay. Take your frag, find out how it sits. Tilt you down a little bit. find out how the frag sits level so that it's not, you know, falling around, or the plug rather. Yeah, I know the super glue squirting, it's okay. Then I'll use this natural hole here for one. Just put a liberal amount of glue around the outside of the hole. You can see with the super glue gel how it kind of pulls up on there. See if you can see that. Alright, then take your frag. It's a bigger one, so let's use this bigger piece here. I like to take the end of the towel and try to dry off the bottom of the stem just a little bit. Just kind of pinch it in the material and let the towel do its thing. Then take the frag itself and place it into the glue. Oh, there we go. And hold it as tightly as you can for a few seconds. Oops. Takes a little while for the glue to set. And then there it is. Place this in the water, that'll help the glue set a little faster. And on to the next one the same way. Get the piece of rubble where it doesn't want to roll around much. Take the frag. Dry the tip a little bit. While I'm doing that, I can squirt some glue on here. And then place it into the glue. And then also into the water. And just keep redoing that until you've completed all your mounts. Now this one's going to be a little different. Let me restart this here. This piece of rubble doesn't have a good place to really attach a flat bottom frag. So I'm going to take a little bit off at this angle to try and make a flat surface there. There we go. Now we have a nice, flat, smooth surface there. Glue stuck to my finger. Dry that a little bit. Clean off any dust. Add the glue. Nice little glob. Bring the frag out. Everything's sticking to my finger now. It's a lot harder to do this when I'm trying to show a camera. There we go. Try to dry the bottom off a bit. And place it in. You can see how the capillaries. See if I can get a good view. There you go. Pressure for a few minutes. Oops. Sorry, YouTube. I'll eventually get used to holding stuff in front of the camera where you can see it instead of only where I can see it. Whoop. Did not stick. Okay. Let me try this a little differently. I'm going to pause the video and come back. Okay, I'm back. I retrieved a different piece of rubble. This one has a nice size hole in it that the base of the frag will stick into. If I had my drill bits with me, I would just go ahead and drill a hole and just stick it into the hole, and that would work just fine. However, I'm trying to do this with as little as possible so that people at home who may not have access to that can also do it with as little as possible. So here we go, let's try this again. Glue all over the hole. Take the frag, dry the base off a little bit. And then place the stem in the hole. A little shake in there, make sure it sits. Much easier. Whoop, much easier. Now just place it in the water. Once you get done with this, it'll be time to place them back in the tank, so I'll meet you back there. Okay, here we are back at my display tank. I'm going to move this hammer coral over just a little bit and place the frags right there in that open area for tonight. So let's place them in. Now I will leave them here overnight, and then they'll open back up. Right now they're going to be a little perturbed, and they're not going to want to display their colors as beautifully. Looking a little shrunk up, especially that one on the far right that I ended up having to manhandle a little more than I wanted to. But they will look perfect by morning, and that's how you frag a candy cane coral. These ones are known as the blue candy canes. Depending on the light, sometimes they look blue-green, sometimes they look purple, but they're considered blue candy canes. So thank you. Please like, subscribe, share my video. Click that little bell icon so you'll know when I upload something else. I'm going to try and get more frequent with my uploading. I've been trying to figure out the editing software and getting a better camera and things like that so that I can do better. I kind of get frustrated when I try to do good stuff with less quality equipment. But let's back up here and give you a little view of the tank. And there you go. Again, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you back again soon. Thank you.